Bit of a different video today. I've got a funky thing on my back door. Oh, yesterday after I come back from a couple of weeks away, we come home to find that somebody kicked our back door in. Luckily our neighbour was looking over the place and dealt with the situation pretty quickly. But we realised that the only thing holding our back door actually properly locked was this little pin, because this lock wasn't working right. So we did a temporary solution overnight to keep the door lock in, but all of this is messed up. So today we're going to do an over-engineered door lock system. Let's see what we got. Today we bought an assortment of things. These are not relevant to the project. This is because occasionally we want guests to come in and out the back door, but we don't want to leave a key hanging around. These are not the most secure doors or door locks, but that's fine, it won't matter. We're going to try a bit of an idea with some of these door locks, or these door shells, robe locks, and we're going to try and put them on the door and go old Roman style and put a big chunk of wood across it. If it works, it'll be easy to get out. You'll be able to just lift it out of the slot, and but it also means that even if somebody defeats that, they're still not getting in, and kicking the door is not going to really open it very easily. So let's see how we go. Right, don't mind the mess out the back. This is the massive creative side of the house. We removed our old bit here. We're pulling some screws out of here. We've got flat blade screws to undo on the old doorknobs here. These are ancient doorknobs. These are old like RAF housing buildings. We have stuff everywhere to clean up because our intruder happened to pass out and puke on things too, so we've got a lot of cleaning to do. Pull our old door handle out, we'll disassemble all this, and actually this might fit just nicely over the hole. We'll see how we go. I think the hardest part of my day might be just simply trying to get this packet open. I've scissored it, I've cut it, I've pried it with screwdrivers, and I think I'm almost in, but we'll check back when I've got that out. Okay, so the first and most immediate issue I've got is this is what's come out, and this is what's going to go back in. Might not work that well, but however, we may be able to adapt this to that. I'll see what I can do. Alright, it's a little dodgy, but I have managed to shim this so that it does operate normally. This door lock has always been a little bit funny, so I will probably lubricate this whole assembly. I'll remove it again. Now that I know my shimming works, we might clear a little bit more room around here, and then we'll do something about the door strike. Alright, so I've run into a problem with the door at the moment on the door lock assembly. I've moved on to another idea that's a bit more pressing at the moment, which is for these robe hooks, which I'm going back to Roman times. I'm going to barricade the door. I'll have another one on the top and one over the back here. That should at least hold the door shut. Now, a fairly important thing here is I'm using deep screws that go all the way through the architraves into the actual door frame itself. I'm pre-drilling them and using a very aggressive thread, so they're not coming out. Right, so our backup plan is prepared. We can slide in a piece of wood there, and it'll drop down there. Not going to get through. I might make the next actually piece a little bit longer so it doesn't accidentally rattle out, or I'll put a stopper somewhere just to prevent that from happening. I might just make a slightly longer piece, but you can lift up here and slide the thing out very easily, and it goes in just as easy. So even if I put the old door lock back together, it's still lockable. And I might pack this out a bit so it rests against the door just a little bit. Right, that's that packed out, and that stops the build up of momentum that door kickers use to get through doors. You can't get any kind of run up on there now, and I could shim that out if I wanted to apply a bit more pressure on there. Crucially, pops up, slides out very easily. Okay, the combi lock, while it was a nice idea, I would have to install upside down to work with the existing mortise. I'd have to drill a big fat hole in here, which would basically be so thin here that it wouldn't be worth doing. So I think what I'm going to do is put the old door lock back in, lubricate it, and I'm going to put a pad bolt top and bottom. I'll go and grab them later.